Bono, your mother, fair young, fair in here. Now, Mammy, if you studio Hanope, era, I just say,
Yamia do more, Chairman General.
now, what's your frozen?
Your feminine Nifia.
Nanefia.
Patron.
Now, what man you Hanope?
Chairman, medical chia with you for.
Yeah, Joso.
And can touch products, Ijadi4, Omo touch products, Omututon, this year, Omutiso de ton. And ne Omonso Omu Yusu, Omufie Munina. And they buy any bonnet, yes, say the touch products, a bought touch products who deru Amagana for. And can Kayama, Menom, Omusi, Yoma, send your bit to me to see Omonyama, Monyama, Moye Hum. Na ye kama nti mpacho enu ntina anope yabaha
na touch products dia
okay chairman me pacho touch products efie nyoma yedi CSC efie na ye liquid soap ye bleach ye glass cleaner ye floor cleaner na ne Ghana fo asomu pa amayen ene ye fabric softener enka no na obi nim se obi fabric ba pe and obetumi use fabric softener then so touch for edit fabric softener ba edwemu ama obi biara a o si nyoma o first no obi to kwa eh and atade we abrochi for send bi aha say na fabric softener no mu use so touch for e develop fabric softener agana for to me this system nyoma e mo montade mu eye hwehwen hwam.
What don't say see another washing machine see another bit me use fabric softener no
me pacho emu bia na ye hu say most of ye nkofo ni bebre na de omonsa NAC enyoma nti ya yet to suit that in the fact we use to washing machine ka unya extra effects
I see
of it
fabric softener ye na Ghana ha
me pacho ai
touch nyoma ni na Ghana ha na ye no
pacho bibia
ye local made in Ghana.
Proudly made in Ghana.
I like that. Proudly made in Ghana. The most different colors. You're white, you're yellow, you're blue. Say we a pink, we say purple, we say move. And any other different any other.
Aha, you who say Ghana for your Dawson. Obiane ne preference.
Okay.
Obiane ni je ho. Inti no fragrances na ya no different colors. And say e bi ejina ho ma different fragrance. Inti who pink na no I say a mau that flowery.
As a flowers beside.
Beside ye nyanom ba na ya no many taije ho pa enka young girls no and na obehu blue na so and no gina ho ma ocean scent ye nim se nyanom be ma omunya hu blue a obi ra shop be ma to bibi na hu blue ni pe obe attracted to it nti ye bibi a ebe ma be ma no many age ho enye too strong very mild and so very effective. And now be who yellow no. A come my mo party ano edin no obi so pe say we bi ogire bi obi te nti ni ya sheda ye no e di amomo ene ye wo fita ne de yama akola kra ya won fofo di sini nyoma e ma no kata
okay
and science no ye fo bi a won pe center anu ye din bi ti who different colors and ampacho we gina ho ma different perfumes.
Ain't you when you na fabric softener?
Mpatron.
Ain't you senior man now the account ho?
Mpatron.
Na memoir him.
Na memoir him.
Na touch products apart from softness the DMB now some here.
Yeah liquid soap.
Liquid soap.
Yeah floor cleaner. You know the paper form. Ha now ma wo den wa ye hwehwen and na ye bleach and so. E bleach na ye for we see nyoma watade e biade akemu na etumi eyi efini nyina e de efini.
Ain't you be hwehwe mo way and I be hwehwe mo products ni bia way.
Etufo ebetumi afre number 0540
0540
448
337 ain't 0540 448 337. See if you share touch product.
And here for 84 by your outlets. Our Okanshin.
Okay.
Your Kanishin. And I your distributors or Bimonso Sunyane, Techiman, Kumase, Tamale. For now, and I think you need for voter region. Yeah, okay. Shaiman and so. To say be our voter or Upper West, Upper East, you can contact us now. Why your distribution is
0540 448 337. Touch products.
Touch products.
Yo.
I can say yeah di mu.
Sana mukano.
It's Ghana for supporting your products no then to mean jina then to mean compete with international markets. Ne obo omo wo supermarkets ne so no omo nje your products ni be your packaging no ama na efe because you say you call around that to be akọ supermarkets so make I say Ghana for products no omo je say ni say ba we no hu kra ne an kan cho say made in Ghana ansha unji ndinti I ne say ne bia I betumi compete with any international products.
I see. Then be na be catch to.
Ya medical da chairman meda was say wa man akwanya we e dey aba ha dey aba be market your products. Ye ni so na nyame inshallah say o dey boa made in Ghana products. Ye be can so da ye papa Father Dixon so as ono so aso yemu since I yes started say ye products we and ye customers omo ma so touch mu obi wo ha hu say made in Ghana say kwan bi opese ofa so bi ade boa obi obefa so di aboa ti e be do obi bia o use to touch ase obi bi auto touch obi bi auto on touch e be da mu nyina ase ene Ghana fo nyina ase
Nana Fia AK Touch Products. Touch for it as an pay. Okay, all the best. Time check 28 minutes past 9. Peace 104.3. Here we go.
Peace FM.
And so time check is 9:30 on Peace 104.3. Have you heard of Roommate Herbal Oil? This is an interesting one. Roommate Herbal Oil. It says Roommate Herbal Oil is excellent for delayed ejaculation in men. And so grab a bottle of Roommate Herbal Oil and it goes for the business. So out here. So we bema na say ospakia na sabe senkwan. Obetimi the Roommate Herbal Oil aye ho adwuma. Oil ba so obetimi use and it even says as a contraception or a contraceptive if you like. Ain't Roommate Herbal Oil. Ma ne ma Mwambishia wampamuni ade called Triadoma Forever Company Limited. Triadoma Forever Company Limited for Roommate Herbal Oil and 055 2786148 055 2786148 or 055 158 4255. Roommate, your most reliable roommate. Can also recall.
Peace FM. Peace FM.
Nano Hininto Ohanope, Professor Joseph Osafo Ohanope, Dr. George Donfe Ohanope. Anope Manifesto sun come any election 2024. But as they be drew hono, Galam CEO, Jo. Mount Ghana Water Company, the Abatuga. says they say central region. Finfini Mantam is your wedding. That I'm saying you. Yeah, they was required no.
Peace FM.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
27 minutes to 10. Professor Joseph Osafo. Prof Machi.
Kwame Yosu na
Boko there.
Adam na tie fon so echi omo. Adepa chi kwame.
Yeah, then yami ase.
Na sadi onim no. Mebre no kwa na eko.
Akai one man to.
Yes, am ya me hu se uji am na. Na on se me am kante wo ka.
Me capreco.
Wo capreco na. One man 1st October year.
Yeah.
University of Ghana can say Great Hall.
Yeah.
Na why kiti. Yeah, mbere wa fo ye Kokrokoo nyina eba. Na come that day yebeka kakra afa the aging bill.
Okay.
Bia edu. Yede onga di 60 years ane kono eba. Na anybody nkomo. You see aging with dignity.
So aging with dignity.
Onyini no. Dignity kura na yebeka na simple.
Enyonyam.
Okay. Enyonyam ewom. Na enye se kwame ye obasabasa. Sadi ebinumo eye ye mbere wa fonu Kokrokoo bi ye obabi no basabasa no. Na oba nso a kwame ebehwe wachi mremo bremo ana sa enza ne ka no. Wachi ka se no. Na ya he wason wani o joints. Some vitals, blood level ni adi nyina it take you through exercise ahodo na ya chere nutrition kwame onyini a eduane bi o ha onni o
I say
o ya akura dia ene potugum hwegum bibia na odi ba onyini a bon say enye eduane bia na yedi nam kura say wote so mi a doctor bi madam bi o say onyini a kwame o say o meet a o say ne kasi a matchbox
omunya esa
I say much. Kasi ano no. Ese wote wonam so wie ne eating fatty foods ni ade nyina.
Yeah.
Kwa be ni nyina no. E be ka ho asem. Na afidi e de ka ho ne se kwa me ye donations e ka ho. And they said wa uni aba da kwa ni man.
Yes.
Oye kwa me nyame adom ode niema ntade ene ndiane ni ade e dia abre center no o che se that day no kwame yenche enfa ma mbrewafo no Kokrokoo e beba ho nti won e free homes ni ade ba no nyina kwame e be hwese e bitumi kakra ense be ka no e mo no mo de abo mo na clothes mo am want ade ni ade nti make yi na che se bia won sisi o ho a esra wa ye nyina ye ben ho mo de ana fa wo de bra na obi eko na ohu ebi mo ba ohu ntade a kwame se bi e shomo na
enso eni
nti da kwa Newman on gender ministry ho na ebuso nyina we Center for Aging Studies ye nyina ha kwame afidie kakraka iso na yakase Benjamin Shao ye kwame ye me fasa kwenso akasa kire apeli to kwame nsoro nso say yesremo soro de enim se mo ya de na ja Ghana na masumu na meni apanyi na okan ha se soro no bo mo modern pa kwame sinking of wells schools na kra okay bibiri ka ho and a lot of interventions are why bi kra I advocate can say come wards ahodo what they and say I'm assembly me ko Kolibu stroke unit okay me dey call no yakobe 30,000
wow
nti so no ye boy homodin pa na we so Paul catch according to first upon say na ya mbom homodin o gidie nimdie ne ade nyina mo hwe say mbom homodin so ema oma ti mesre mo so ne sore for no mo mekọ yemwa o de oba university kana say open center for aging studies ewo banking square
right at the banking square
yeah shirts may 100 pieces trousers 100 pieces come obi say man de na me misra I was saying 100 pieces now yeah o ka tell me say prof memo indiane me yanko e ko say papa e memo indiane packs they 200 come me ni papa 1,500 about.
That's a lot of people.
1,500 now o here clothes na bar e bi mo bom ho dem pa
great
enti mesre mo Mombra Center for Aging Studies e hope Ghana ha be bieliwa kwa me ye research ye church efa unyini ho no place in Ghana in fact even in the sub region I had the one and only center enti esre mo Mombra Bank for hodwa moye if anything corporate social responsibility adwuma hodwa moye no esre mo Mombra MTM4 mutie me Mombra when come telecell
yes
Mombra aka from
Etatigo
for yesre mo Mombra boy na enche bia na o correct time na waka say me ho na oba umpo me ho na oba me class captain mako ha enti na chese kwame ye fasa case na yes I ka man for say akabos me pe ti mesre mo koye mwa insurance companies ahoro SIC kwame snitty for snitty for the mo amakura na chese ayese mo ya achida o snitty for yesre mo mombra GC everything Ghana Commercial Bank
GCB Bank Goil for Shell for money na yesre mo Ghana Shippers Authority me bamanese last week no ma shebo amosi na watwi ya in Sameka ba for support
come na say soja pikin kura say hold yenka
oh ye baby
come say last year everybody retirees buy
some of the retired army officers
it was interesting
oh great
soja pikin ba chotea
aye
ba cho kame mangunko mai ntinache say fa kan say na aka manfo nyina
Beda say Professor Joseph Osafoni Etenikano, Dr. George Donfe, Research Fellow, Senior Research Fellow, Center for Social Policy, University of Ghana, Legon. Dr. George, Machi Akwaba.
Yeah, Minia.
Boko there.
Yo, don't be Boko.
Yeah, Danyamiasi. Nana Ohininto, a member of Alachematings Movement for Change. Nana Machi Akwaba Subio.
Yeah.
Boko. Yeah, the radius, yeah, that's Miss Alma, Daviama, Mrs. Tapening, Daviama, Mammy. I would that papa. Yeah, I didn't see that case 77 years a day. A year good 77. Now, unfortunately, no done, as I said, me quay. Yeah, but men and I can say. Inti davia ma se anope wotemenka ma aba ma fie yi na ba inti ne ati bia no me ba ba ma wotiri nkwa awrade nhira no ma ahoden ne nkwa tenten na dwengene nso a ereba mo no na fatu marante ne ma ba no fo na fatu yi na fo na yensu abiribi emfim davi awrade nhira Gifty Ama Asantoa Aye AK Davi Ama Davi faye na olo Nana Ohininto se ojina efiri so na orma awodapa enkwatenti ahonde wom ene onyankopon hyira And I pay election 2024 a main issue. Vice President Baumia, who is also the NPP flag bearer candidate, candidate, aspirant, and then Central, Eastern, Utu Senya East. I'm that John Dramani Mahama sold in a campaign called Bono East Region. And Kweku Nana Kwame Bediakon, a friend of Cheddar, or say our 12-pillar economic freedom policy, and also at the Niswadi Hu Atuja and the graphic front page. Yera Alache Martin assign a team mubium, say Nejumano GTP. Great Transformation Project. I said to him, say,
Great Transformational Plan.
Oh, Great Transformational Plan. Near project in Pacho. I know from job. Great Transformational Plan. Projects be brave. It's a shame. 80 Great Transformational Plan. I said to him, say 1992 Constitution. I was say, yes, a shemu bium. As a son, you may be wahona, a boa, ye my Ghana. Iti, ye be this uncle Moe. But answer, no, Prof. One say, me no ye di galam se unko mache pa.
Me dey say ka my din na me o me tie dey o ka.
One say ye di galam se unko mache pa na. I say
Kwa me ni kan dey.
Ana say no Ghana water there two just say ni baby insure. Omo fia say o Central region. A bedding. A bedding. How is it say me hu na me kampo biom because debi ameka say meka galam say asema na makai me nua panyin ba ko John Owusu nyame emfa ne crancy no edwuma Gold Ashanti but 12 years ago one of them call galam say side first.
I see
some na Chinese for year ne Ghana for year bio Anglo Gold for concession ngura mu ho no makwa kwehye eno mutu na ye call hono na prof you're driving off the main road evranguram edu be kwa na misro na ye koya more than 5 kilometers into the bush. This is about 2011 12 thereabouts.
Wow.
Na omo yes I galamzi omo de ne sa afi baby I galamzi dia beduni. Unfortunately, me nua panyin John Owusu galam say ye bi omo ko akire omo di akire na car boy no a ofri mu.
Wow.
Yeah, be man ebusia shedim biom we dem fa nche me say me kai mo yawo na ye kan ye wo hasa ena ye dia ya amanyosem ena ye NPP ena ye NDC ena we kan say how is it that a nation your water bodies ensure yenum say basin ne yetimi nya ho hwe Central Regional Minister Marigold asan dia tuja say Ghana water source dia tuja say infinity mantem Central Region ensure ebe ya asam ya da so te ho President Akufo-Addo can I put my presidency on the line and go see who President Mahama can say oh what do we do?
Kwame. Yo. Didi kano Kwame mamenka we nef me mraso Mr. Albert Achia and the twin sister Mrs. Albert Achia. Enra omudi mo 90th year. Ewo mi krum enum.
Wow.
Wa pese onyi nche kwa enum. And Mr. Albertian and Mrs. Albertian, yeah, mamo, I would have
twins at 90.
Twins at 90.
Wow.
Maybe I can noka. When you mean any, you were so quatente.
Amen.
And then me, any china and each, or yaka, Namisha kwa mmede wako Hebrews
meteo nyamisha ni kaise nyamisha mo pa
winyina kwame
prof
galamsey issue
just quick comment if yeah
member no na in fact me say enepa the politics dem enko hobi
one break
baby enko the reason is that kwame ye di agora ye mai ye de saa ye be bono ye ka se ye bono a ye se be ye kura kontimba ne mba ne etuo ni asekan na momo no essential resources de be ma obra ne asetena pa akoso kwame ye be boy na ye din komo ya ye me say ye challenge kakraka yenya a emwa yen asoman eni say ye kasa bebre nso yentumi ye into honambo kwame say obeka ya because some time ago Kokrokoo for ntina was saying mo ya ye tadi ho asamba no ebe kan say galamse afia sekra wura cocoa areas
da
ena essay cocoa farms and the one ya na wo odo cocoa efu no obi ba ase meton efu ni nyina bi at this price also here say oti cocoa no the next ebi 4 years no ahi no benya nto ene rough mathematics or any calculation say that's the way here and me can say you can say or can say a destroy 19,000 acres at the time of cocoa farms as at 2021. Say no, definitely a better more than that. And now, Osan can say, dear, a young Ukraine say, and say, oh, corner catch him, say, dear Moyen, I'm the force, brutalities, I'm create you pump guns. What do you know? Or dear to trust me, dear William, and to can. Na obepma etuo e de atoso
okay
me kan say mineral commission no e kan say at a point no ebi wo ha omuni license akura so wo ye enti cocoa farmers for say omune cocoa board ne cocoa farmers maintenance no matter how they will solve this na me kan say no echi no be 2022 kwa me esa ba biu and yes aba kan galamsey na at that time no the kan wasempa ne say insio say ankobra kwame pra ene ba ko bi me refi de ada wa
den sunum nyina
sunu de che say ena wo hwe pra wo be ho che say enya say kwame wo nsu bi wa ya what about the surface waters no insio to a ekokobom but bon say what na wo mama tena ekura na surface waters ahoro ho no insio to sunsu ani nyina kom madam bro so abaye bi a day no sedimentation na anima aye kroje but up to today kwame woko hepra and sediment you
any
just
plan na organic times front page any
just
plan any
ai ka nkonsio de ka unse efimo mu kakra ebe sediment na esi wani ani ntie memeja no ekwani and say bia ye ko fom na bia o transu bi na bia if you been nsuo to the previous day mo say if you been kakra na e dey if kakra e dey attach one man who the next couple of maybe hours or so be kono nanim atikroje not this na kwame pese min kuminya ene ebinim kire say ohia buburo ene sebe adwene a enwene hwe nim na adwene mprempren adwene a enye growth minds adwene a ehwe kan ehwe kan say de mi ankamia ebe kameba ankameba ebe kamena na nkanson enti mame hwe how best a make the management ho kwame eno kan na de esi na ade ba ko a kwame be say ene me broso kakra na ehwe na have ni pa in fact ye galamsey ho lectures
okay
ewo campus just about maybe 6 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago. Now I decided to go there and listen. I ran to be free one of the media houses. Come ne research no obaho. Wa yenu ya penyi Professor Chris Gordon. Environmental center no oda no campus. Kwame se wutie de ekoso a. Me be bobi so na esese omayi empanyimfo. Yetu anambo. Last year obekaya nsoro no ede omhujim sa okaya na Ghana so de e ba sa no atem didie pa na aya mente Ghana fo ase se asore panyi ana osofo Echo Galamsey site. Na Kwame Okoho. No say me ko na me dia ye asemka e dia ma mebu na abanse. Momien say ye environment. Na enumwa na nyame e de mai. O kan say me ba ha me be quotation me or Genesis 2 verse 15 and 17.
I'm sure.
Or say the Lord took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. When Yakob efa onipa no not neto Eden true who say on CC no imu adwuma. Enti fa our environment na say beribi anyame de ama obeto ye. Say obeto ye no na sabe nananom a edi kan yi. Nana oheni to maybe na ote no. No ye ne basabasa. Ena ni fi o ne basabasa ne ma. Say owo ne ma na obeto baby na no say papa na you know dey abeto. But obeto baby a eye. And you also create baby a year yamanema. And that mindset, that generational mindset, say, and then me oho or chana mini hono kwame abogana. It's a serious issue. Now, come anywhere in common has said, me pacho pebri mame. Me person me by identify certain attitudes be a bra or me, but a lack of generational mindset. A junior, yeah, junior dachi na yene. Yadi medi yadi menum yadi meda na mo me dwene say enchirima e ba no e de na be yamo. Enti God has given us this universe in trust. Yen I will say yetias say obophobia mfisro ma emesiesi yensu man emedo ye dan achi man emedreni you know ni ma bi yawo ye mfichi ama tontom e pipe tontom o meye maye ne meye maye china obophobia eme fete potholes e maye. Human beings have a responsibility for their collective good. Enti baby a omani kono kwame say me ni ekoho na ensunsu no kwame de serious kwame say kwame no say surface waters no easy to get eno na be ensunsu bi a eno de nanam etenetene fa eference asasena ni kwame no ntu o komi kruma na ebi o enti o fa echi anu akosa what the bucket ni bomu say no osa anyesa you have to go to groundwater no you must sink a well elipa in the benya sika kwame e de adderley boreholes what dey kwame ka chere sometimes so ne bia and other places drill a ball and they cut down. Now, meeting ya me see me call campus no come tie mu nsem.
Meeting.
Professor Chris Gordon and one yen say Keta school boys are hold wa eba no.
Keta school boys.
Me na me catch you. Sa abobia ye use muni a hole nyina nansan. Omo ye research no. Omo hu say heavy metals. You can heavy metals are. These are chemicals are. Ye di treat sa e kan say minerals are hodwe. Ebi mercury, lead ni ade. Ewom. Na kwame we sa ni me ya. Sa wo de ye shito. Ya me ko school yi. Wan enter shito mamo. Shito na ekoto eno. Wonu de ye. Abobi wom. Even say ba ku ya prawns. Ana ye prawns. Prawns there. Prawns me wa. Shrimps.
Prawns ya kese no.
Shrimps. Ene ya yam ewom. Wan ko yi ye. Yensu ni nyina kwame ebeteretere na akobo eponum ena ye yibi nso some of this even aquaculture is threatened. Enti sa or say sa de no a ye di no kora no kwame na nsema hunu se heavy metals no ebi ahim. Number 2 ye board ye yen efene se mankan yen cassava any day banchi any you can say various vegetables, carrots, cabbage, saudia, lettuce now two baby honoma kwame o market akota. Do you ask where this is coming from? Market ahodo e wala bush market ye Medina market ye market ahora echinchin wo Nkraha Kumase Techima ni ade. Do you know the kind of water they are using? The interesting thing, Kwame, is that some of these institutions, and I mean come me you know me who say plant de nsuo na nim ye den fiu fita how kwame wutu ni guso but enim de me hu say nsuo no anim ye kon anim ye tan krasa kwame ebi na metals bi creep into it a wash into it na wo fire na wa hwie de guso wo kire say some vegetables here yewi womu nyina absorb this heavy metals na yakoto what they ought to feel wenya kwame wenya e kan say emu bi na otwitwa carrot because obi ka kire wo say from say the
carrot here
nutritionist I say carrot here or say cabbage here or see we here nti wa kwatwa twitwa kama and now we do and say oh me nyache wo say yes how enye sakura enti ye toyare e wo marketplaces e dia man ho kwame ye nonko me ka kire wo say na me hwe me review study bi woman here studies be on the impact of heavy metals kwame on Ghanaian children na ye mana e wo kindergarten di by some of these areas no kwame ebinum absorb nsu a wono aduane wo di no heavy metals ne bi awura kidneys na the hard in the crown say ebinum traveler awura the brain num adwene num enti akran be ko school wa bon se bibi wa bon ankasa
we ya ne hwe nye
we ya ne hwe anye me kan say come me masters me masters no my a typical psychological study
okay
me call community na community me call no na Kokrokoo South District on say dens no on the free na me nam don fa say I can do blow on say area na won say nsuo no tere if not hono ma ase ho no gada efia na begu ase ho na ebegu ase ho akwame na wonge wase no omudware mu your parasite bi efa no schistosome enne de bilharzia eba no
yeah
ne tenke no me schistosomiasis
yeah
schistosome no ewura o skin mu a traveler kotena blood no na a perforate blood no enti wodwo so a bon se moja wo na Japan for ebese wo boa community no na saade no wotwa so kwame they have made interventions over the years
still
intervention men way o ma sink well so that you don't go to the Densu River anko dware Manchester no and penetrate your skin no community no enko omo pe omo se o nso no hard water enti wo pe baby a Densu no no o ko dware a na perfect mo many even mon kasa na ba ko say oh na just mo jade me ma dey 84 ma jun so sa mo jade dey normal how come listen to o say normal eno kire say wanyini oba kura do ka kire me say eno kire say obetumi kura sebe eni oba ahia na wanyim no eno kire say o so wanyini and for some of them o mo hu say mo jana ojun so eba no e sign say obetumi ni oba ahia na bia oba na fefro na etimi study no any original so any other study am call back so here wa hika do blow any you say ya take ade serious because coming for about 10 years na sa community no mo free be possible JHS ako SHS kora come na abo because there are cognitive complications te enkora no she's mo to me wura eko adwenu ntusu ade a wa bon kwame the ya me you know and on these areas are galam say ya kan yembu ano e bombi e beba Ghana no ya hu wi ya hu because nsuo na mo no ya de nua aduane de amamo no amamfo ntie say wo de nua aduane a eno nche se metals na frimu in fact Ghana Water Company akasa kire say kwame first no offer surface water wo de alum kwame say okay alum
of course
wo de alum no gumu a na sedimentation quickly te wo treat kura ombre e be sediment na fe wo de akọ na stage na ndro na e be yi are wo yi sese no kwame alum no kura point to me wo de gumu kura to me ya juma and na wo kire say one pump e break regularly nya no nko Obama dia say be kwame e be treat be maybe 5,000 gallons no you can only treat let's say about 2,000 gallons o say nsuo no so kwame e be say Selton enti nsuo na wasa no e be you say manya nsuo be 10 liters but truly speaking no e be 4 liters per na nsuo nka na nya
kwa.
So what are we doing to ourselves? Yes say you may na many obi ya adwene kwame obi say water resource or resources kwame they should be treated as security issues.
Yeah.
Now kwame I think that I agree with the person because kwame yeah to them ha me many opinion now into many don't fair sister ya ojina here kwame wo maybe you tell anyone one and oh sorry when you susu what the occasion one fan pestia or be huru wanum one fan huru wanum a obanum tea na ade e oil yes you one fan huru wanum a kwame o be dware wi a o be press we no say en flash wo niam na fanko o be huru atade kwame hensa water is an essential commodity.
Water is life.
It's life. And you know I think time is up for us to begin to look at ensure say kwame a security threat maybe I ensure ne do no na sana tedia we should not treat that ministry as a civilian way kwame yen fanko e mema man nchen me don't make am say kwame e mema man first one aye no e bia na nya protocol yi because e bi mo cause some of the areas no na o de mra e hye won sem no ones wo ye sabi to trust me ade bia ensem fata but kwame so wo hwe some of our areas border borders no in for the heso
Immigration.
okay so security
Yeah.
and why can't we treat water as a security issue? If it's maybe every me campus near Legon for the past 1 week no ensure ma and the central region crowd I hope no more count ensure ma messi me pensio come it took me 4 days to get ensure on the buy no enimu nya enti me henso ndi na say ade de enko yi galam say no kwame enye we nko an enye e fa say gold to ni ade nko an kwame mining sun winning kra ha a serious problem obeko ba bi no ye winning sun na ama efi no e konsu bi mu it's a big issue now Professor Chris Gordon and one year sun winning is a big issue also enye no nko an one year pharmaceuticals one year enyuma hodo na wode nsuo horo omo huru ya ehne ko enti environmentalists nature say galamsey is one of the major drivers of this water contamination we know but the galamsey nko yani nko sun winning yani nko pharmaceuticals yani nko wona enyuma hodo a wode nsuo ehoro ade na nsuo no horo a nsuo beto na ahoro ni nyina na dia kugu nsuo akwame yebesa na ye treat mu aquaculture ahodo essay dabena nanado eko Norway during the COVID ye to ba ni wie ya pe obeka ya o to ba ni wie pe no ko Norway kwame yo modern call underground Emma Norway for no echre no induane yo ma preserve any seeds kwame o ma preserve seeds underground. That's a serious nation. Seeds be or why I preserve and per se. Some particular seed no. A besanti I preserve be. Sebia yarwebi eti at the same bia almost 6 years. Those seeds no, they will go back to it. What are we doing to ourselves? I am recommending 3 things, Kwame. The dekai, the makano. Yemfi as in treaty water bodies as a security threat. Now, yen deploy security services because Kwame, Makai a bit about China, communist China. Ube cook China sa kwede.
Who born dog?
Kwede ho. Na ade ni man wo Kwame oni champagne besi yesu so Kwame. No tu na di politician ni ehwe.
Ahemfu
ni ma ahemfu chance politicians eka ho. Oman for eka ho. One epe business I can't believe this Kwame. Na yes USA. Na nyina hwe ha. na enche bia na ye nya nsuo no ma na yakobo mpai sampai me mo me kwame the ye tia ye me we have to understand say nyame edi nimdie edi manipa ena nimdie no mu na ya denda ye wiase abesi ne won edi kan no ye nananom ye mbrewafo se won say ye kuro ni ye nsua ke ya meto me ba me nyine no me beto traditional sacred rituals typical of Ghanaians. Makwame, looking back today as a scholar and as a social scientist, some of the things are not and I can say with authority, some of them means their own crude means of protecting the environment. And I'm using the word advisedly, crude means. Because when this scientific way be a bit say a honey and koha, mimi krum, a baby wa, na yanko sense you. Yes, yanko. Nina ne say, and you knew a wounds you know, I wounds you know. Come here, quite it and yani kuno. Those foliage, and I name an own yano, a protected aquaculture, a bit at tomb. Now, in real no, I sink into it. When you say I have a grammar, consider your house around Mokora. And the room, and Yana more, the bayan say, na asa, no, no. Na mentiase I say in room aha na teato no in room enti enne na abosonsom ena we abosonsom so bia ni bosom yate ase but obi a otie me say sa ade na ye no a we quickly condemned these things ama enkrofo anya kwame uncensored access to water bodies a wo ye niema basa ewo na nsuo bi ayo area ene yentumi protected enti eno so eka ho some traditional way no a we branded it as witchcraft then no metiase say ebi ho no ma kwame na from sacred grooves okwa I say na nanom epo mu ni bo na nsuo bi da chiri ho na wo de ekofa ho ade ebe ye wo no obetwadwan ene nyina ya say no all unrepeated say oh na ya bosonsom now ade mehu most African countries say kwame if you quickly throw away certain prohibitions African communities you empower people who are very indisciplined ade mehu no certain prohibitions be don't be too quick to condemn them nyabotre study them as a social scientist now here adwenia na etechi if you say no unlike amrofuna womo science the discovery of the atom we also had a way of managing our own environment and can you bet to me adding them muka kakra na ehunu ye de na etechi say we nti na nam say men konsuo no na preserve water bodies wona mo kana yem show e why ye ayitum foliage na mo kama yanko ho nsuo dani yesi nsuo pra abosom pra dani da yanko ho mom ye hwe ni kwame na Ghana some time ago was it be 6 million it became 12 million say 33 million ana yensuo ejman say yensuo nyina no then ye kwame last point and he say Mr. Yempanyimfo say the kind commitment to promises ebina ye want various mo can say manifestos may say but sani me nyina me can say ye na do kan o sese when to me uncle galamsey or the leadership ebeto ana kwa me say
no correct
but then look at it enti yesre Yempanyimfo politicians ne wonga eboaye baby ayede omayi ekono we need something more than promises kwame I think it's about time we need actions and not promises.
It's about time we need action and not promises. Professor Joseph Osafo Edu and Etenikano Obise. I saw this on Sadiq Obama's Facebook wall. I was going to say face wall book. He quotes Thomas Sankara, the late president of Burkina. In 1986, Captain Thomas Sankara said, quote, "We must choose either champagne for a few or safe drinking water for all, unquote. It looks like in Ghana, we've chosen champagne for a few. Kwame, Galamsey has become an albatross around our necks. If you touch it, you lose elections. If you look on, our natural resources are being destroyed. What a dilemma. Maxwell in Abokobi. Bob Charles says, why did you stop at saying what former President Mahama said? He told the Galamseyers when he comes back to power, he will grant amnesty to jailed Galamseyers. Now, with this kind of thinking, how does South's pronouncement help the situation? On Galamsey, we always blame government instead of blaming ourselves. Zakaria Abuakwa Asante. Kwame, Nanado said he would put his presidency on the line to stop Galamsey. John Mahama went and told them that if they vote NDC back, he will give them amnesty. Because of this, the MPP lost many seats in 2020. Gabondi in Kofodia. The solution to end the illegal mining lies with organized labor. If organized labor wakes up, authorities will do something about it. Bernard Bokrom Estate says that one. If water is a security issue, it should be handed over to the security agencies. If water is life, then those who are killing our lives need to be dealt with. Abeku Wilson, Savannah, Georgia. He says, war, 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 war. Traditional leaders should help fight illegal mining, aka Galamsey, in their communities. Suffering Kaswa, you mentioned the Asante Hene. Well, last week, let me say,
that is a very good example, Pa.
If we had destroyed our forest, farmlands, and rivers like this about 50 years ago, we would have been extinct by now. Odeshi Ajabeng in Hacho. Galamsey.
Kwanu sana say omo wo mofra bi em say tech radio
tech research
akrabi wo ha na ne na etutane bo.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Roger Donfe, any comments? Na mi ko na no hinin to so.
We the my can say for Kenny nyina the meka nyina waka from munze jamini nyina na wa academic yi ho no ntino.
Yeah.
In some ayete no papa boarding for golden why ye hwehwemu bebrebe the nsem bebrebe atudwa fa say the easy destroy environment no. Na as a and then also no person will be look at it from the political point of view na kakra me de beka won so as a hona me wo interest by the whole thing is much more political. Iru akwa me na say me call Krobi so me pese me bodrin eastern region am in Korea bi so na me call ho no na me de me car nam na eja me nya overheating say tank na bo say krum so mo ya de pa de kuma se kwaya so Krobi enyinam krum de bodrin anya hwe o mo fa ntwa me ti enyinam nkwanti o ba bi na o mo ye say obi ye sa water tank nti esatem no me ka say yemfa bi mfiri Accra mra bia na me ko na bia me nuru kuma se program na me ko ne say me mo bi ye ma me na me de nti all ye no ho an obi de ka BBC ba bia na ye me water tank na esatem no sa ne ma na mo de ko of Galamsey ni sa amfidi no bia say bi water tank ye ho na o mo be ye no na ka bia young guy o free can museum say ka we mu nyina bi e wo Ghana am so hwe akwa we de hwe onu sika wo nya asepoto ya o boss akwa do pa nua panyin bi din no me bodrin na mu nyina mu yembe ya politician top ipa ya chese abomusu ewi ho ne ade de o maje ho afa na nya me nwanwa e bi sa research ya de me kupi sa ekuro abomusu na me ka say na ade asa kobo 6 to 7 na mi hu ade bi na it was very unusual mi hu an se obu na moto nipa mi no mti mototo na enema gugugo machi omutusi wa na we mu na man chese tell me say asem bi esi na obi edwane ana eso hwe o mu kwa adwuma ba ya o mu nyina Galamsey na me say adai ense we are no kwa ye chim
nti nyumre
satima ye kase na police force crazy jama bi na mi jan incidentally I was standing very close to army police officers yeah chese na me sinti asem e kof wo hanya mo say da bia de e koso ha nti ye political ye politicians nyame no kwara ni omu na hye akiri pa because niema na ye totototo no say mfidie no ohia ni bia wo che akura bi ase ho no oni say sika na o de beto sa ade no ye politicians ni ye business guys o mo kruma nkran no o mo wo sika no o mo na edi abro pa they are the ones who are behind these whole things ya o mo toto o kwa sebe na namo so mo mfa ncheme o kona o de snap ba ko no the 5000 bi eto so de command na wa wie na no mu nti eno ano no nti o mato ahemfo ena am young guys is who adwuma ho aye de na o mu ni adwuma yi o mo so ya fa o makugu ho no mu sene ma na wo kan de ba ko a na me pesa wo kaka wo pa ye cancer
carcinogenic, yes.
And so almost nhwemu na ba
kidney problems.
Ya cancer dodo na ba pa especially so ko Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. Almost cancer no aba papa na nipa na ye dade o mu ba no so ye o mu mining and areas so. Ye ni aye Professor George Owusu. Bi na me no me ne kasa say dentra ho baby.
Exactly.
And na o ka ho asem chem say growing up no o ma onu o mu see so the busuafo ne namfofo ya o mu ko ye man ni bi nyina ne okọ ba akọkọ anti ase
obi e
sikande de ubenya basa chemicals they are not able to handle it well and to o mu ye galamsey na akwa no mu nche onye skana o nche no because ninsa oyi ninsa free chemical ma na aduane no de kodi ano de ebu no odi owi ano asase nsu ne se kwa de a eyehu pa se de na o ka no o mu tugu sa na ne ye banche ne ye board ye ni nyina no ese no na ye kokoo no so kra ne ya momode na a mompae a eduru ho e be kakra ewi asem obi abaka se kokoo no onto
yeah
obi abaka se onto because se ewura kokoo na banima e be ye den enti ade na o mu ye no minim sika dodo a o mu nya
escapa
ni pa kakra bi na enya se sika
escapa
na eso asudie any problems there the whole Ghana it is very serious today now coming in the adwen pa say e bedru say ye de be security sa zones ni nyina mikro mu dem growing up say na e de all kana na ye wonsuo akese e wo a say wo ye farming na you certain distance you don't go beyond that they say ye no nsuo ho oh na sa tam ye se na ye abagimbre na ye se ye nim nyansen no ye don nsuo no ho ehwie nsuo no gu too good woman I mean that is a no and ye nya any word for de no so yes so a yes a few ones na tambia de ye blame him na me say we say adi ho nkomo no pese meka too much na meka adibi na mabo me ame nana otumfo asante hina baso say nana do ye de wire de pa na say nana se otoa so de a anka galamsey no etubitwa de nti ameka sa ne say minim se nana anye kura no about 66 paramonsis ene hye otumfo ase
yeah
66
yeah enti se ne watimi amasabronum hoso be dem apa o ko mu shas ya me krom dem ma de bi ni ho ebi nya nuru de bi a e shas o sabronum me dana na pa be du dem as ya enti se na shas ye se ya sa kro ba ko so ye frede anwan kwanta chi o bekwai na bekwai the same district ni so ma chem ase na oyo hin or is a big kusi or something if I remember the name o hima ho fefefe sa area ho ami galamsey na se ho kra tina nanhwe sa obo ase area ho bekwai area ho omu nyina so ye dako say one man on team the teams enko around so omu na sa omu ye ahemfo nyina wontu so na sha ase ye sa ne sa 66 ami paramonsis under him no say yetimi jai galamsey Ghana will go far. Okay, time otu for nyoye ya oyi akonya oja akonya fi omusem. Okay, say oma NIB for koye hwehwem. That's the BNI NIB. Into the state apparatus. Enim.
Wow.
We know. Into say otu for etimi ayewe ya. Adinti na binding to me. Why? Because as I said there, I am Fukaho, DCMC, police commander, BNI, now NIB. So why?
Help me.
That a whole country like Ghana, your armed forces, your police, your internal security, internal security po ni intimi and external aggression bank ebere.
Kwame Ashanti region lands no is it vested in the Utumfo? Utumfo. On the control by all the lands. That should tell you something. That should tell you something.
As I say, be any on Ashanti region, I'll be to Akaso for Sweduma.
Land administration issue. No, I was part of the one. Yeah, it started saying all lands. Now this was led by former VC was IT. And can say organ in Kwame because say me oh baby na sa asane ye esebusu bi de asome esi de na person na sa ase bibia nipa no etumi edness ne body person na ase me de be yese but lance na say ni nyina e obi dia on ka say waje na sa ase ha obede na ba you tune for the I say won na me na do see so me say ase ye me de me jima de
yeah
what can you do enti anka boa pa but obeko baby no sa ase no na we nka ha de multiple says wa tokura no no bi afachi me atom be 3-4 enti am say senior doc ekano the traditional authorities no ne paramount is akesia te say you to find good example and one na maame no call to there was a woman who went to Manchia na wakasa pa mama bi it's on social media I think it's about the same issue Sabrunu mama na nyambre pa cause on say kasa na o kan kra no usuro say her life is in danger but the woman ye kuro no also akota na wa ye nursing work one gia wo kra gia was more than 1,000 on side kra more than 5,000 cases no na was say kuro
obi si otu for bit me say because say obi anto abama no
that's a very good
obi anto abama no because why yet to abama no oho na asem no nana pacho minti wa adwentre
yo kwame
yeja
am say asemi ya ka na alan kan bebe o se Ghana ye NATO country enye say ye members of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization there be na mo ye no action talk only enu ni NATO no na galamsey asem is a very clear evidence say governments have failed and let's not run away from it because oman na yetimu no obi na ehwe so at any particular point in time
yeah
mra no wadibu oman mra no nso nipa na wo manipulate mra no na wadi ya adwuma Professor Safo kan bebre fa omanfo asudia yewo yang adwene a ehia se esakra eye ne fa kese pa baako na me kama asam na mesan abaho bio na mum ne edikan ene nia obroni frɛ no policy aban de beye adwuma ene the political will to implement that policy se policy na yen hyehyɛ aban a yen hyehyɛ ato ho se ade a ɛda ha yi sa adwumadi galamsey agudi tu kuaye wori ye adwuma bi a ehomre ni policy regulation controls ne ade aban ye mra ni wi a wo kan wo paper so ya fefefe afei eba se yemfa nya adwuma na se won a wokura aban tumi no ebinom ye won adwene se saa mra yi ye de adwuma se ne sa ebia katase shemfa so bi a memenya no merenya enti do memfa nya adwuma. That is where the problem is. Enti the problem of Ghana is a human being. We are human beings. Problem na nipa. Me hwe no menya technical person, semi a scientist, an environmentalist. But me hwe no sisi a yedi nkomo ma list niema beye eson galamsey hunsunsu anso a ede bebre yen no yan hwe yi a ye be kra nsu ansa na yanom Ghana ha yan hwe yi a ye be kra nsu na yanom na se ye kra nuru kra mfiri kra niema ye ntumenye kra nsu a ye be nom de a
It is a very huge failure of governance. At the highest level, it is a failure of policy. Nipa na yedi o man hye won sa se won hwe man iso mayen no won adi Ghana fu hwammo na me yawo se ne ye ka galamsey asema na ye winning and losing election.
Yep.
And because of that, enti abang efi so joma ma abang na ni mpanyimfo ne mpamfo pi na wo ye galamsey. The only difference is that President Kufuor buy on and Crawford the day. Sing the abesin kunyina. That's the only difference. So asema ye can a nibresam na it's interesting say Professor Safari can see. Yem fan kweshe soja for the police fonsa. You see, a very interesting suggestion. But the problem is that say one ye na wokasi eyi aye problem. Abang to me solve yem fan kweshe soja for police fonsa. Eyinsu anye ye dia say no so life threatening yem fan kwese soja for the police phone sa eyinsu anye ye, then let's call for a military government, period. But that is not what we want. Say yema abang yenya ss oye na se abang oye free SHS na ye manya suku ko na abang entumi anhwe na galamsey resay yensu resay yen aduan resay yen fude that government has failed. It's as simple as that. Look, my list, first of all, secondly, any agriculture. Third, environmental degradation. 4, climate change. 5, economic future of this country. 6, health issues and other social issues. 7, unemployment in Yade. Now, if before he became president, sasi bi maka nane se asemya sanga baby odia me kasa no say me emotional. Any emotional. I am very passionate about these matters because they say ya baby a Ghana edu no. Se Ghana ya nhwe yi a ye ni beba ye ho so no. Na ye ma na atete wa pansam. Se abang to me ye bibia o se woman na baso na wo bere so insu a ye benom asai yen fudi asai yen kokoo resai. And how do I praise that government? Bible say semrani ye du na wo didu ni nyina so na wo to ba akoma wa to mrani nyina. So if a government is able to do free SHS, which is good, a government is able to do this and that and something as basic as preserving our agricultural and forest lands, as preserving our drinking water. Na bang na ntumi anya. Sa bang na kachire mi si, one to abama ne party be make so bi anto abama sa party na. O de yanga begina ba bi a yegina sisi. E ni bresam, I'm telling you, because you see, if the president knew say Galamsey was so critical, so sensitive, say president biba now when to man ya Galamsey ho adwuma dia ese so de ni tumi a wode man no ode to mba okan ansana obeje tumi dia and the president Kufuor where the Ghana fo ho kese on ne party ene na bagum mpanyimfo nyina, and especially the sector minister or share environment and the natural resources so no won a abesenko and won a tusu sesei e ya hosem na Ghana ha ye kasema yem pese yede yensa besusu se oni pese mesi na sa ohawiye wanhwe ni yenti ana ye ho ache yem pese ye beka e ya manfoforo biso de a na ye bodin e ba Ghana na obi afere obi asuro e ba se won modin won hye ni monyam de a obi a pese wo hye ni onyam na hina na ye na asede senka ene yensu rivers akesi nyina. Even adi if you as if you north Galamsey ne bi wo north Boga ne wa area ho nyina Galamsey wo ho enti voter black white voters na if you hoba ebebo densu ene brem no ne adi nyina mu no e kire se afa omanmu ni nyina enti asama yete ho a yere ka Galamsey no eye nipa bi asede ne ye won asudi. Look, soldier for the police for mrem. It was handed over to the security people. enya no so na nam a wokokum abranti a sojani a woye no major posthumously
Major Mahama
galamsey ho no wokokum no galamsey yi ahonanse tape bi beto gwa from Western region. One of the MPP executives okachire party fu say police for no soldier for no ba na mo no won kan mo mpe bibi ba won video no e wo me machine so ha nkrofo bebre hwe wo social media mo pe bibi ba won no wo se wontie na wode kire ma mo mro won na mo nya won na mo pe ye beta machi me DC me yese enti no ye wo machi na se sa ban yi sa party a ni mpanyimfo binum yare mo wondin wo hade na woni mo won ho why national executives MPP why regional executives MPP wo pese ye bo wondin a ye bebo wondin
oni wo
minim bi
ba won bo wondin
yo
okay
because woni mo ho wo for so me dey na ba ba ko a kire say well
and my forso and my forso
kwale
nana
me say ebi regional executives
which region
ebi national executives ebi former national executives
also a former national executive
you but say me dey say my if you party them
okay.
But me former national you but you see
nana bobo
me moding say na no say bisi wo ha me di ding ni be kire mo no mo ankasa musure na no say bisi wo ha na me ka jesu mo ahwe na me bobi din a na adwuma be sei
nana nka no so nka yo
nga figa na ha ba me say me de be kire wo ankasa wo hu ni wo hu juru
yo
eti ya ponga me di din a bi esa be brɛ ya ponga wo de me de be brɛ so wo pɛ sɛ wo bɔ nso ya wo betuma bɔ sɛ wo so kura radio
me de be bɔ America so na ademam
no but you see say akoba say abang di soja fukom anye yi forestry fo wo ho anye yi Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources wo ho anye yi na se nana otekokko so otumfo o say tutu otusu ebien ono as a traditional ruler we too much they say masa aseso de wo ha na wo ye galamsey na wo de say ne ma na wo tufu awuntie na se wo be ye ne mfata de a wo ye ohene na wo fu asa ne ma no so a betu me ne doctor ya adwene first step a otufu wetu yate say ahemfo no pii wo ho so won so won pesa so biribi sa akọ ho nti onhwe mu ayen but it is not primarily the responsibility of the traditional leadership. They can help. They can only help the state. Eye abanga sede. Enti abanga no wedi omanfu hwamo. Na wode aye politics na meka no. Se obi ka kire wu say ukoka ubeluzu election. Enti yedinga won a wore kasa no me pamochew muntie me. Wonga wo win election no wo win election ni wi a eya wona mo betena kura na se nom sansu na ana wonga wo win election na wo betena nkran no eya wo win election ni wi a na wo kra Kirkland nsu fi America no wo benom a eya wo de bibram ana because wo kra nsu enya news akra enya news se ye nya nsu kura no mo Ghana mbom ereba enya news ampo no ebinom kra nsu fi abrochiri na wo benom uko shops bi mu a ebi ho ne bode nenen nsu ebinom to beto yo enti Ghana fo ye 32 or 33 million a ye mu ba he ana ye tumi to nsu a won akra fi abrochiri mo de ye mu nkonta no wo hwa Ghana fo be 1 million wo tumi to nsu no doctor wo hwa Ghana fo be 1 million ana 2 million wo tumi to imported water tomeno mani yeye na woto ne obenum wi a se ne professor Safokai ne awde betwetwe wo senso ye ne awde begware nso ye ne awde begu wafu so nso ye ne awde begu tomatoes ni nkuruma ne ade nso a wadua nso ye and we are saying say it should just remain a political no go area and that we should not make it. It is a political issue. It is an issue for which President Mahama should not be voted into power. MPP should not be voted into power. One issue, this particular issue alone is enough. Unless Ghanaians are not serious people. Just a Ghana for yen kwa inhia yen. Na wanga wa ye politics na. Eye clear say one yen oman for him. Nemum eye wankasa agenda be ekura won. One a small group of people. Very small group of people. Even MPP for now was your members and as your supporters no kwa kobi sa won say sam fa so a MPP win election a engrofo bi no nya no won wonya bi ana wonya bi enti se ya nhwe yie na ye kwese eye me party ya nkasa ye abrabo na re say now because the suffer ko bi no so madwene ko ho yenye nipa eye ya ho na ye no kware yenye nipa ye dwen kodaache ye dwen nia ye bedi nankuto eye ade a edi oman yi nya kese ye redwen election a ye be win na ene land cruiser obi aye na adwene se me win na me MP pa me win na be minister pa me party win na me chief executive pa wore bra me V8 foforo. Those are the things that are driving us into the pit. Sanya meya individuals drive one ma work of politics mono and no nere say omangi Ghana funso yem pese ye beka ho no kware a kire yen ho na wo ka no kware a wan ka chozo ohini to no emotional ohini to oye bitter. I'm not bitter against anybody. Ni ameka no se nya no kware a momi yenhwe ni yenka se minkuto na nsu ya seba ye kan ehiame me ne me ma ne mabusuafo a yenka na saa na se sadi sa bangri ntumi ntuase ahina na obetumi atuase. If a government policy and government action cannot deal with one menace that is facing our current society and our future, abangri ntumi nya ene na hina bi no obetumi aye ene je say ko fa soro abofo bawo na wo bebu o manyi because near kosono de se ya hwe yi a yesore a yesi environmental degradation Ghana rebo ho modern papa aban ye nhihye se won a etu galamsey do kra no wo bebua won nanka wo reorganize won wo ma ye cooperative wo ma ye se ne se na fei nsase na won atutu ase no wa cover na won ye reforestation no me ade wo fra aban panyin betena ha kwame nsema obeka kire wo no ebeye wa adwene se won solve problem na wie kura wo betu wo ka akọ kumase kwanse se ne a Dr. Domfe ye ya sansu no wudi gu radiator mu kura ka na beka ho wokoye wo radiator no se wanhwe na wokazu won san go bremu na won go sa nsu mrem na me radiator mu nsu ahwe agu won aye ni ye enti won go sa obremu mrem ya afi ansa na waka ho kura enti asem na ye ka ho asem no a very explosive political and security matter. A matter of national survival. Say yen dachi say oman ebeko ye enko ye galamsey nkuto can decide. I'm telling you, just galamsey whether we are able to deal with it or not can determine whether Ghana has a future or not. Enti asema ye kan health. What's it? It affects kidney, it affects lungs, it affects young health system already. We have a lot of challenges. Young health insurance system does not even take care of certain very heavy diseases. Just a basic ones here. Na sabria economy ayeseni aye. Na obie ni sika. Na health complications are ehia sika emu yeduru te say cancer no ne sa niema no efi galamsey mu efi niema ewura yen saase mu because na no me kan se banchi si nsu bi kon so ya na se mercury compound wo nsu no ma untumi nkan kire banchi ni se mo onum se nsu yi obanum no de abo ukotu ya wo se wo banchi abo Fako wo fufu na di. Na de are nya ohwe. Ochina are nya ohwe. Nansa na enu afe baako. Afe wo betenka. Na se sanyema ni ne erekoso na se aban ntumi nya ho hwe. Eni se kasa ne yebe kasa dia. I will tell you say Galamsey is a very big evidence of failure of government, failure of policy. And that our collective future is endangered simply because of Galamsey. Na yede aye political promises. Enti Kwame.
Yes.
Ye kano. Da bia me na mikura Alan ono nso nia oreka fa Galamsey ho. Ene nhihye a ono nso de reba se Ghana fo pene so na woto mana. Me hu se me hwe abu program no so no. Ye hye political discussion na A ye Baumia, B ye Mahama, C ye Bedi Akona, D ye Alan. Measure them say, I hope say, and your ranking. But A, B, C, D, Alan, last. Politician. But anyway, market is heavy, you know. Alan is share of the river. Natural resource management, a can great transformational plan. A year. Natural resources, environment, science and technology. A whole cluster no. See, the following policy prescriptions under this thematic pillar are designed to add value to our natural resources, optimize the benefits to be accrued, ensure that the resources are managed in a sustainable way, and enhance the participation of local economic operators in their exploitation. That's the general approach. Enti, in shishao de debano. Sene beya nia obo adede ache yen no ye de beya adwuma okwan bisua sene yen a yete ase nne no ye di bi ne ye kwa won a yen chirima nso ba wo baba betu bi na won so won adi na won so won agyawo na ye ne nan kan so wonom no won afie chi nso aba o se ne edi kan mo ma me 2 years mfirihia bien me stop Galamsey. Now why is it possible? A policy. Say aban your policy. 1, 2. Na over the political will or na adwene say. Sa policy me de be adwuma. Me win election o. Me win election o. Me de be adwuma. That is the government that Ghanaians need. Enya president anasa aban a one day when you win election and the next discussion is about the next election. Political parties not done election machineries. Ain't no governance and kasa no. So what he na bribi wo ho a wo ya ebe ba wan lose election. It is very obvious your mama won't do it, Baumia won't do it, NDC won't do it, and people will not do it. Alan Chamatin say mo ma me kwan 4 years. Nia me be ya mo ani anso no. Enu 4 years kwa no se mpase mutumi amuntu me. Se mra be ma ho kwan sa but after 4 years mu se mesi form na yen challenge yen ho na yen mi se yen ho se senior otumfo asante hende di ne individual leadership etumia take step ebetuma stop a certain community be say won hene omoya na ne oye no e Galamsey kwa chiri enti wontu no wetu no sa political will no se yen your candidate a owo sa political will no onye na adwene say opeso oko 8 years no opeso oko 20 years no opeso tena so opeso win election who can crook na momwa na adwene say no me pese Ghana fu hu say okandifu betuma ba obetuma si Galamsey hu kwan a we should think about Alan Chamate. O say 2 years on kan tinting ti bia anu achi o say aggressively enforce existing legislation and regulations against mining in water bodies and forest reserves in order to avoid the pollution of water bodies and degradation of the forest. Mra wo ho, mra bebre wo ho de daw. Ye betuma ye fofora kan, but mra wo ho de dawa. Aban banyimfo mfanya adwuma. Police fo mfanya adwuma. Won a wo fam kra DC fo mfanya adwuma. Na fei ahemfo binom nso won so mfanya adwuma. Develop and implement a new business model for dealing substantively with illegal mining, Galamsey, by facilitating the establishment of small-scale mining companies to be owned by groups of young people are currently engaged in Galamsey. Now, Alan has already under one factory, my young people are entrepreneur minded. I want 30, 40, 50 of them. One form companies. Well under 1D1F. And we're running one and Casa one factories. And this Alan catcher we see. Met me ayen shishaya. Mrantin and Mabay, Mabuya. A woman you want to what one question Galamsim. Now 1 year, no what say near me. You bet come on a boom, a buy bayan shishay. One form company. 1 year proper license. 1 more proper regulation and guidance. And no a company. Obi and Suroso big one akoyese. 1 year shishay so say 1 acre. Now we now one planted trees no 1 year say we reclaim as na. What license? 1 age. And now we say Ubia yes, I won't go gen license. Obekono, no ne regional executive bin a juma, on a national executive bin a juma, on a bang penning bin a juma, Ube dan ko gen license, on a party penning. Alan is independent. Me home Ghana Funina. And to do me magasi, we MPP ni NDC ni, and Dimo your license. There be that. Ose, grant the small scale mining companies licensing rights, appropriate equipment and other facilities, technical and managerial assistance, as well as access to organized marketing and distribution channels. A year adia Alan aye finemo for a brim Obua enterprises to organize themselves according to best practices, according to proper business arrangements and entrepreneurship. Companies pi Alan atete won wonganyin enti se ne Galamsey ruhuna Ghana fu nyina. Galamsey adan adekese ya nhwe ya ye be kra nsu anom de a ene na Ghana fu muntie na meken mesrem me yen kase wo party we because Galamsey no enim party o nsu no se wo kwa akosa wa o kase we MPP ni enti no wo do sa open na makuri na fim because wo de we MPP ni na wa bang na wo ho enti no Mercury de befim na wo de akoye ne wo ye da bi on ka se we NDC ni because NDC na aba enti no wo de we party bay Mercury no obehu mobo da bi da menuanom abanfu amutie yen anopai Galamsey nkuto besuma se o man se ye nya okendifo a oka oye na election winning kekenti and orisha yambo aboshe no enya plan yanhwe ya the political promises and the failure of government and the disappointing performance of leaders the best saying ye mai na asem sebe
na no hininto medasi p hey I said the initial comments taking more than 1 hour. And I just say, Obianim says it's an extremely important conversation. Say about Galamsey ni emunsem sema. Yende aya honde wono ye the radio so edeka ebi mo honde tumi a constitution amomo ebi mo dia so tumi a oman adiamom. I can't bear just 10 minutes. Okay, I'll just do a quick round and then we're done. But Mame Bako, Mrs. Linda Insia of the Mickling Group. And then with our birthday blessings to you, Mrs. Linda Insia of the Mickling Group. And this one says, love and best wishes from the Mickling Hotel guys at Denyami in Kumasi. To you, Mrs. Linda Insia. Also to you, Charlotte Ama Odro, and our secretary AD Autos Car Rentals, our airport roundabout Kumasi. Charlotte Ama Odro, happy birthday to you. And a belated one to Mrs. Patience Yabuan Cancer, a presbyter, Emmanuel Presbyter Suman. Into Mrs. Patience Yabuan Cancer, and Wawada, Yaminko Sunshabi, Brukurin Woma, ne Ebusianin na say Yami in shop. Prof Nkamapon, Bibibium.
Come
Say, a Camilla manifestos, but Monsen has found a way to add his manifesto into no. Yeah, fancy a real no. It's now can you share free? It's just quick comments
in context, and I think this is
just that bit to
yes.
show you say.
And I think
this is a matter
exactly
a very serious matter.
And I think it's a fair
governance,
it's a fair one.
Policy.
Yeah. But come I mean clarify one or two things quickly as part of this discussion. Kwame, Ayana, I'm a bit worried. Say, yeah, the Bibia ebo abaya hodo. One of the problems I hear in this nation is, and I think say accounting, most governments may be perceived as having not delivered. And so say I careful in a democratic development. Now I encourage civic engagement. Yema oman for a responsible for their own lives. Say abayin beko abayin beba. And the abayin bana and go for a promises are no one the super obon sani nyina na disillusioned. Say obayin no o kan sa obaye say 1 year. And the send ye otumfo etu anambo yi. Afoforo hweso na wonso enche won kuran. Eyampa say ke ye kan yi paadia anka central government aban ene wo so yesa. Now so otumfo no so aban meto no. Ana aban beba na akọ. Enti say obetena hwa say obetwen politicians. No obeka say may no wan here kwame. Oboni kro hu ban. And I think that we should strengthen such discussions. Nama omanfo ehunu say yes yankasa yebetumi ahwe yasetenemu. Na yetumi tu na mo pa ebeboa yankasa yankasa. Na ye de ani etoto ye politicians so dia. Sare ye kan we yi. Ohun say kwame. Enkoyi. Ente wonso a wotem potem ho a ensu e wo achi ho wutu alam say wo. Kwame, e me say oko nkrubi so a. Your man for no people, citizens, no, you're responsible.
Prof, you see, I agree with you, but you see, when the citizens, when they need to say, people who have political power are the ones leading the charge.
You.
Public responsibility, total.
No,
but the issue is where the menace is being propagated and advanced more by people with political power and influence. So, a man for Bebo on home
you,
and then the people with political power and influence are doing this different thing.
And I agree with you.
You may suggest to say we should do citizens arrest or something of those. Yeah, because
no, the American is also
at least Dr. Don Fenke Bibi
Kwame, just 2 seconds. The American is true. But the point is, Kwame, so baby, I did say, yen na be arrest in autonomy. I say Kwame, when I make penny 1 year, no one trying for you and but we can't build a nation like that. When you fail, mention me a leader in the domestic space. As a semi to an and be an offense. We should be careful. Young balance, you know. Send me a beya, say a bino, and answer penny for a cry, a filia. Yanga, or memoir, or man for a tick room. You won't say, yes, young Kwamuya. And the last one, Kwame, sir, military at the American hospital. Kwame, when say, and crowd also, it is not something that is not. Look, IDA for Israel for they protect their water bodies. Oko Egypt, military no are involved in water body. Nile no, they protect it.
Yeah.
Oko India, they protect it. Enti enya dia you. I think area na ekaya me na ya adwene say. Sometimes and I said that what the mbemu na one manage ya protocol no crime management must be
they themselves even get corrupted.
But can Boapa say because even the USA cry among group you know if you are part of the military they manage water bodies. The baby until they say baby Ghana econo our water bodies and Naka is becoming a national threat. Baby I do it maybe imagine mono as I see here find a new protocol be e bet to me at the aboa man military na bebo I know your military government at all. Na mo no you whom say I careful and no be kind or ye environmentalist Professor Bako or say enche ye be cleanse you. It means that abaye a threat. Okay. And in that regard no as I say ye ma military no security we ebeboa na mo no so obemu a ye fe no so obedena na abaye bibia
yeah,
sorry.
But security for no there. Security for no. Say ye the mat to say Ghana Armed Forces. Now your mama reported to any civilian along the chain. To say MMDC, why? They'll do it.
And I understand.
But how can you say unreported to DC? Ebi a nipa in charge or ebi a kennel. Kennel the only a crowd bear between age 40, 80 to about 55, 6 or baby. Yeah, damn to make us say ebi a only a crowd who they 48 to about 35. Now, no 35. There's no kennel at 35, not in this regime. 10 yes. But now they David. Now this is what the first year, the first degree in Echo. Now first degree by first will be passed already 24, 25. In 10 years you can't be a kennel.
That's true.
10 years not in a major. But anyway, say all the mom also reporting the Chiriba baby, who's also a politician. But Okacha say on reporting the commander. Then go CD as well.
Okay.
I believe they would be able to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe honestly. Miniaba, Madame Adobia Sao, birthday blessings to you, Madame Adobia Sao. Belated wishes to you. You are the MD of RSS, and this is from KP with love. You wanted Timaya, but I don't have it here this morning. Dr. Don't forget, Yampong.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. Nana, I can't in semi na me no me ya dwon baby but me no bi am ne ya dwon na me pese quickly me bring attention to first of all na what the beautiful document be about actually plans are here na so plans is a ufa MPP manifesto ufa NDC manifesto almost all plans by in fact okay Dr. Baumia Oba we school this
UPSA.
Yeah, or my comprehensive plan I would be dealing with the situation. As far as I'm concerned, no plan no the from coming from my pencil to date. Ya TBA. Vice President position 8 years. Yeah, TBA. No, I think say anyway. Over the last during the first term, no attempt was made. We all witnessed it seriously. Attempt was made my in fact, yeah, better about 2022, no. Sorry, 2020. Survey na results na chere say adeba ko a ebema MPP be lose pa no the fight against galamsey ampa so sana ekokobae omu lose quite a number of seats in those areas. Yeah, omo ade a edi omu nya omo anya de pa no. Na the fight against the galamsey and no election determined. Yeah, and yeah, no men can say I'm sure say na second term no omo tokoso ebia de kan until now we can say onye political and dem say ade no a political me no can say MPP NDC mpanyifo e wo mu pa na de ba ko so a na wo kan na ne wo nya adwen a me pese me twe na adwen ba so kakare na mpa cho me pa cho pi any say citizens responsibility no. Oh no, I don't. Indeed, I don't think I downrated. Doctor, I mentioned Mukaka. I don't think. Doctor, you got me say citizens responsibility who in here. No meaning power, but now what's the government is our baby. Me say ye can be kuro mu dem. Me papa firi kofi kuro me ma me dem and this am kuro nkitinkiti we. And they say mo na nsuo no say me firi ho na me te he. Se me disika kokoto to se mfidi akese ni kugu nsu se ense mu nsu a mo na mo no mo me wa kra anye se nsu na me no enti se kofi kromfo de mafo o ma sorry se ye mpene a me hu ade a so aba bia ntimi nya hwe enti bladru se nkron ketwa no emufo so be sorry because obi akọ afuo to be any baby obi shy dey I galam say it is ye nya se tambia na buy nko na offend dey aba ono ana ye nia but wo kan na se wan kan ye na ko it is nia what reduce you buy responsibility no because we asama ba no esa buy should stay works me ne bra kwa me ya adwen na no so enche military ye ma asojafo no nye wa bra they don't have to report any civilian.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm your minister of
defense.
Yeah. So at the top there, ono kra no, ni kwasa no hobem. Civilian. Ono kra ni kwasa no hobem. Omunye ni emfama omu ni ehwade.
Omeyo.
Na omunye no.
Omeyo.
Na communities, ya empower communities no. Say, se nkrofo no ba no mo be ya, mo na yare no. Mona mo kono mu nsuo, mona mo behu no amane pa.
The one biggest solution and say economy no ankasa apeja. Na
obi enya adwuma ye.
Yes, na wokọ ekrase ana Kokrokoo na de 5,000 komo obi a enye na ni so sika bia. Na economy na apeja. Na ohia no te se de ati, embrante ne maba nya adwuma anye. Na wo so ko fight galamsey ya. Eno na me de share ho say unemployment and the general economic environment no. Say no so enyina ne na so a, if you pick this in isolation, you will not succeed.
If you pick this in isolation, you not succeed. Now, Onasi says Ghana is the only country not at combat war, yet almost all our water bodies and rivers are polluted. Pollution of rivers and water bodies is a declaration of war. The armed forces' role is to defend the country. They should take this over. I believe they'll be able to do it.
They can do it.
Yao says rivers and water bodies should be part of the Ministry of Defense. In that way, we can see results. Then they can deal with any idiot. Yeah, I agree with you. It just takes idiocy for anybody to continue doing this. Just say, babe, why do you need because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, Mami Fana say kese man no hinning to and Dr. George Donfe and a Professor Joseph Osafo. Meba nana ya ado ameyao.
You.
I was GMT Montezoi Wasufan. And na wada. Nana ya ado ameyao. Happy birthday to you. It's from your dear father Rutherford Alex Amayao, your darling mother Mavis Asante, and your uncles Atakuma and Num. I'm gonna say Nana ya happy birthday to you. That's about it. Now into it. That's it. Dr. George, don't forget that's no other Janope. Professor Joseph Osafo, thank you very much for your time. And then also Ernest Amwansa, A.K. Tico of Humpong Farms and Uncle Tico Bakery. Birthday blessings to you, Mr. Ernest Amwansa, A.K. Tico. It's from your wife Linda and your children Awodo, Erama Sewa and Baba, and from the Ando Amwansa Ishan and Okai families to you. Have a good celebration. Kelly Eira Sugbaka of Kingdom Academy is also 12 years old today. Love from your mom Zareb and from the entire family. And a belated one to Akusia Kwatima Frimpong in Boston, USA. It's from your parents Frimpong and Ajua and your siblings. And from Uncle Frank and the family. Mama Joanna, you're a very generous, loving, and optimistic woman. Belated wishes to Mama Joanna from your family and friends. And to you, Jahiel Ayeyi Okwampa. That is Jahiel Ayeyi Okwampa in two. It's from your dear mother Stella. Kofi Kumbilson is next. Have a good day. As always, may your day be blessed. And when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.